On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be going over week 2 of warehouse robotics and automation safety, so stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. On this week 2, we're going to be covering something that is part of warehouse robotics and automation safety that's going to be very beneficial, and that is going to be training and education. So what we want to do is provide you with a couple tips that are going to help you do just that. So number 1 is going to be training and education in the form of embracing training opportunities. Make sure that you take as many training opportunities as you possibly can so that you know absolutely everything about the automation and robotics at your specific facility and exactly how to do things that are going to be beneficial to the safety of you and your staff. The second thing is going to be going through and knowing the capabilities of all of the machines in your location, knowing the do's and don'ts, the can and cannots of those different forms of automation, what they can do, what they can't do for you, and just everything about them so that if anything is happening, you know exactly what to do and what not to do. The third thing is going to be knowing all emergency procedures. Kind of goes with the one that we previously just spoke about, which is knowing everything about your automation and your robotics. But if you know the emergency procedures that are related to not only what you're supposed to do if someone gets hurt or if something is malfunctioning, how to shut it down properly, those are the things that are going to help you in the event of an emergency or if you need to shut down for any reason. Or start up for that matter. If something has been shut down, the correct procedures for getting started again. The next thing is going to be pursuing extra education. That's going to be things like maybe first aid would be best needed if you have not been taught that. CPR, the use of how to go through and do those emergency procedures that we just spoke about. Extra training that is going to be related to whatever it is that you're doing and hopefully benefit you in some way, shape, or form in addition to the stuff that you're already learning about with that automation and robotics. And last but certainly not least, this is again going to sound like stuff that we've already spoke about, but it is embracing that CANI, that constant and never ending improvement. And if you do that, you're going to go through and embrace extra education. And that's going to be in the form of continuing education to make sure that even though you might be very well versed on whatever it is that you're operating, there's always something new that's coming out and you know what that is. So if you're thinking about like a CPA, a lawyer, a doctor, they go away for continuing education all the time, and you're going to want to do the exact same thing. Make sure that you're always absolutely well versed on everything that has to do with anything robotic or automated in your facility. If you are the person that is either in charge of that or operating those different machineries, robotics or automations. Machines, not machineries. And so other than that, those are going to be 5 great places to start. Make sure that, as always, you always follow the specific rules and regulations of your specific facility. We thank you so much for being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. We're on our way to our 5th year of providing you safety tips, and we can't wait to bring you weeks 3 and 4 until we do that. So until next time, have a great day, stay safe, and here's a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line floor tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line floor tape, the only durable stripe.